Hello everybody, this is Petey from Bergzer Arcade at bergzerarcade.com. Here we are today unboxing our GoPro HD Hero 2 and a few of the accessories I picked up today as well for it. So quick rundown, we have the GoPro Hero 2. It comes with a few things inside already. If you take a look here, it's already inside of its waterproof case, but it does include a few other things. Inside is the camera, the waterproof housing, which is waterproof up to 60 meters or 197 feet. It has a skeletal back door, rechargeable lithium-ion battery, a USB cable, and assorted mounting hardware. Now this assorted mounting hardware includes a vented helmet strap. So think of your bicycling helmet. You have those little vents along the side. That's what that's for. You have a regular head strap, basically just a strap that goes over your head, allows you to mount the camera to it. It comes with 2 curved and 2 flat mounts. For the stick to the surface, they're adhesive, and a 3-way pivoting arm mount. So that's what's included in there, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at that when we open it up. I've also picked up a Floaty, because I do intend to be using this on my kayak, so just in case it does fall in the water, I want to make sure at least I have the ability to make it float. And over here, we have a tripod mount. Basically it allows me to hook up to the base of the waterproof camera here, and hook up to your standard tripod mount. And one of the things I wanted to be able to do with this camera is be able to replace my old camcorder with it. But at the back you can't actually peek through to see what you're seeing, because this type of camera isn't made to actually be held in your hand and peek through and stuff like that. It's meant to be mounted to something, so you can have it mounted to your head strap or your chest harness, or maybe to your wrist strap, or your kayak, your bike, your car, whatever. It's not meant to actually be held and looked through. So I went ahead and picked up a little LCD display, which just plugs into the back, and it just shows you exactly what's being recorded. So this is just basically replacing my old camcorder, and this is basically what I want for my kayak. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll start opening these up. I'm going to start with the actual Floaty. Glued together, not stapled. A lot of glue. A lot of really good sticky glue. Let's just go ahead, we'll just rip it apart. And inside of here, I'm just going to move the trash over here, move these to the side. So inside you have a Floaty. It has an adhesive back, and it gives you a new back door for the actual camera as well, so you can stick this to the back, and you can swap your doors as needed. So if you don't need the extra bulk, I guess, of having the Floaty on there, so maybe you're doing recording that isn't while involving water, you don't have to use it. You can put the other door back on. But that's all there is in there. It actually does show a bit of instruction here. And next we'll do the tripod, which really isn't all that exciting. You can see everything in there already. Well, they do have the bags closed pretty good. Got a little tight. My dentist would hate that, but yeah, it's just your standard tripod mount on the bottom, the little screw hole. And then you have the part that actually hooks up to the camera. Now I've heard these can fall off. They're just kind of supposed to just be kind of floating there, but this one seems on pretty good. It wiggles a bit, but I don't see it coming off. But anyway, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and actually open up the LCD part now. This looks like a little bit more of a traditional box, so we'll go ahead and we'll open all this up. I thought it would slide off. It's actually taped along here. Let me go ahead and actually just grab a quick knife and we'll cut this tape here. Alright, so we're back. Just going to cut the sticky here. It's one side. Looks like it's just on 2 sides. I guess I could have grabbed a sharper knife. But anyway, there we go. That's off. We'll go ahead and open this. Looks like it's just down here. I guess we didn't actually have to take that other one off. I'm not sure exactly how this is put together. Okay, so top comes out of the back. Maybe. There we go. Out of the way. And I get to do it again with the camera. So there's actually something in here. Let's go ahead and we'll open this up. Wow. Okay, we have a bunch of different housings here. We'll look at that in just a second. I did not expect to find anything in there. But we'll go ahead and we'll look at this. It has just a small LCD display. It clips onto the back. And yeah, it's got a little bit of foam there to cushion it. It clips on. It does have a little play button here. It looks like a power button, and it also has a speaker. So that looks pretty cool. And it does have a little protective film over it. I'm going to leave that on for now, just so I don't get any fingerprints, you know, right off the bat. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that back in. I'm just going to move this to the side. And let's take a look at these housings. First off, what's this? The LCD backpack display. Okay, it comes in multiple languages. I'm sure I'll probably look at that eventually. But I really like the box, how it includes exactly what each of these are for. So you have the waterproof door, which is this one here. So in other words, you can have your backpack on it and still on the camera and still have it be waterproof, which is really cool. Now that's not really going to work too well with the Floaty because, well, if you have the Floaty on there, you're not really going to be able to see the LCD. But that's fine. We have that one. Let me put it back in the right way. So that's the standard waterproof door. Here's the waterproof door with the HD wrist housing. And they have two more here. They have the non-waterproof door standard and the non-waterproof HD wrist housing. So I did not expect to get all those, but glad I did. I'll go ahead, we'll just, I'm just going to keep it like that for now. We'll just set it off to the side. And here we are, the camera. So let's go ahead, same thing. Now this is actually in a plastic case. This is that cheap kind of bendy plastic. This is actually a really hard plastic. Even if I don't need it for the camera after, I'm pretty sure I'll keep it for something. Alright, so that's off, that's off. So we'll slide it off, toss it away. Alright, so it looks like it's on top of a box, and the box is probably containing everything else. So it's got this little arrow here to pull. Alright, stick it on that, move this out of the way. That comes off, and it actually looks like it comes mounted on a stand here. There's a stand actually on top of the box. Now it does pivot, but it looks like it comes mounted on a stand. So let's go ahead and we'll take that off of the stand. There we go. And that's actually not the way you do it now that I look at it. It's, I guess, one way to do it. Well, this is my first look at it. I've read about it a few times. It sounded really cool, so I thought I'd go ahead and get it. You can actually pinch at the back here, and it actually slides right off of that mount. So there you go. That's the camera. It's got a bunch of features, you know, 1080p video at I believe it was 30 frames a second. It does 960, 720, and I believe at 720 you can actually go down to the slow-mo speed of 120 frames a second, or that might be the one under it, which I can't remember what it was. But it also takes 11 megapixel pictures, and like I said, 4 resolution of video. Not very complicated to use, so I'm kind of looking forward to actually starting using it. But this is the unboxing, so let's go ahead and we'll open this up and let's take a look to see what we have inside. So there's a little seal here. I really should have grabbed a sharper knife, I guess. There we go. Let's go ahead, we'll open it, maybe. There we go. And oh, it's a box in a box. And another box. That doesn't want to come out. And I guess we could have actually opened from the top like it was supposed to be. Well, let's take a look, see what we have here. Let's go ahead, we'll close the bottom back up. And let's start with the stuff that was actually in the top. We have the book. Again, it comes in a few different languages. We have the standard back door with the battery. And this actually has a back door on it already. So it looks like it's giving you a spare back door and battery. We'll open this up inside. We have a few stickers here, 3 of them. That's one more than Apple gives you. That sort of thing matters to you. We have the USB cable, which is actually used to charge the camera as well as transfer the pictures. They do have some other ports here. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Obviously this is a 3.5mm microphone jack. I'm not sure what this top one is, to be honest. It's smaller than the 3.5mm. I will have to look to see what that is. I'll cover that in a review. We do have a micro, it's a micro HDMI, and then the SIM card slot at the side. But that's it for what's in here. We'll go ahead and leave them out. Move it off to the side, and we'll go ahead and we'll open this up. Here's all our mounting stuff. So we'll just dump it out. Alright, so here's your wrist strap. They might call it something different. Let's just take a look here. Just to make sure. This is the vented helmet strap. So it just clips on. Let's show it on this one. This way, it looks like it fits either way. But basically just clips on. You put this around the vented part of your helmet. You could probably use this as a wrist strap too, but I'm pretty sure they actually make one specifically for your wrist. So we'll go ahead and just pop this off. It's on there good. Alright, there we go. Now your standard head mount. Now on this one here, you will be taking the little screw out to be putting it on here. Wonder why well, I guess this probably doesn't rotate enough. Yeah. But anyway, you have the head mount. And then in here we'll have a few more mounts. These are the adhesive ones. Alright, so two curved adhesive ones, 2 flat ones. I'm sorry, these are the curved ones. You might not be able to tell on the camera, but they are slightly arced. 2 of them. And of course these are the flat ones for a flat surface. And I'm not 100% sure what this is, to be honest. Almost looks like some sort of nose plug. Let me just take a look here on the camera. Yep, I'm going to have to look this up because I am not sure what this is. But anyway, that's it. That's everything we've unboxed here. I'll go ahead and get this together. I won't be able to try it out at all today. It's getting a little late and I still have work to do. But I'm sure I'll probably end up trying this out by the end of the week. And well, I'll post a few videos for a review. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.